Gay marriage, sit-down interviews, and a mega main event. This weird show had it all. But let's get stuck straight in to moment number 5 with the Reverend Devon Homo promo. On the road to Unforgiven, is gay marriage unforgivable? In the eyes of the Reverend Devon, it is, isn't it?
He doesn't like it, he doesn't agree with it, he doesn't want it. Billy and Chuck, go do that shit somewhere else. That's what Devon thinks.
It wasn't Adam and Steve, it was Adam and Eve. But Stephanie McMahon seems to think it was Adam and Steve, and in 2023, I'm willing to bet that Triple H and Stephanie McMahon are on the boat with Adam and Steve. Would you agree with that?
Oh, they love Adam and Steve, can't get enough of it.
But I tell you what, right, this is Devon's best work. Being homophobic is Devon's best work in a couple of months. This is probably the best thing he's done on SmackDown since he beat Triple H, I'd say, which was a good few months ago. The condom promo was pretty good. So, anything to do with gay marriage and condoms, Devon Dudley is your guy. When it comes to anything else, I miss the days though when he came out with the box and he was demanding money from the fans. What happened to those days?
Please give me money. Da-na-na-na.
I tell you what, right, the amount of booze in the crowd though for the gay marriage thing, I think if you went out in the crowd and demanded money, and I'll get this overturned if I get enough money, they would have fucking handed him money. I think so.
Aye.
I think they would, because I tell you what, the crowd was not. Some were like, oh, and some were like, brrr.
I guess it just goes to show you how much wrestling's changed as well. The fact that, I'd say at least more than half of the crowd were not wanting this.
No.
They were booing it. They didn't like it.
And it wasn't an all-out gay marriage, as we kind of discussed. It is like a partner for life, but obviously they are trying to portray that they are gay. But, if they wanted to go full-blown gay, they had way more steps to go.
And I believe this was in Wisconsin as well.
What is Wisconsin? Is that
a blue state?
It's a blue state. It's not a red state, damn it. But up next, moment number 4, we've got Brock Lesnar taking on Randy Orton. Randy Orton told the big Brock Lesnar that he did not sweat him, but the sweat was pissing off him after this match when he botched flying over the top turnbuckle and landing right on his serpent dome. But I enjoyed this match.
He never had a serpent dome back then.
No, he didn't, but he would. Well, maybe it's created it. Because, I see if a rattlesnake could fly, even though he's not really considered a rattlesnake. But I tell you what.
That's gimmick. He's a fucking viper, mate.
Viper, rattlesnake, they're all the same fucking
Austin's a rattlesnake. Orton's a viper, right? Let's just get it.
Viper? So what's the pishest snake?
I don't know, milk snake, coral snake?
Who's that?
Grass snake?
Fucking Butch?
Spike Dudley?
Spike Dudley? We fucking... Aye, we get vipers all the time, but you know what? This is a good match, and I think the fact that these two can actually showcase this, I know what Lesnar can do, but this is Exhibit A of why people should get pushed when they're young. Because here, you've got a match here between Lesnar and Orton on SmackDown for the belt, and they're both, early to mid-20s? Oh, but let's wait till they're 40.
Send them back to development and bring them up when they're 38. Dun, dun, dun.
Great idea. But moment number 3, we've got 3 seasoned veterans here. We've got Angle, Guerrero, and Benoit. And I think it's mad that, in his 4th year in WWE, that Angle is actually... He is a veteran at this stage. I don't just prove how good Angle is.
Seems like he's been around for years.
Yeah, he has been. Well, technically has been in terms of the Olympics, but in terms of the WWE, damn it. But as we said in the review, Angle and Guerrero here were very good, but Benoit, he's just a goofball for me. No, maybe goofball's the wrong terminology, right? But he just has the one level of acting where the sarcastic, killer look, where he comes in, the fake laugh. It's like, does this guy have any levels to go when it comes to fucking promos? There's no in between with Benoit. Because even when he's serious, it's still a goofy serious, isn't it? If you know what I mean.
It's the same shite, Benoit.
Laughing at Angles, I'll make you tap, Kurt. But Guerrero's got all these different... we've buried Guerrero in the past here, but at least Guerrero can go up. I know he does play the stereotype Mexican. Amigo! And Kurt Angle's just as white as milk gets. But a good promo nonetheless, talking about their chances on tonight. And you know what? Could these 3... This could have been is this the original Team Angle?
No. Kind of Team Angle we had in Benoit.
Would you have preferred it?
No.
We want Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas. Charlie Haas can cut a better promo than fucking Benoit. Anyway, moment number 2, we've got the 6-man main event. These 3, we've just mentioned, taking on Edge, Rikishi and Undertaker. Rikishi took it bad earlier in the show that Edge referred to his ass as the funniest thing he's ever seen, so he was determined in this match to put his ass on the line, baby. And he did put his ass on the line. And for the second week in a row, a really good main event here from SmackDown. We've got the comedy elements in there of Eddie and Angle. Benoit and Angle, fighting each other on the outside. And then Angle and Benoit going up the ramp, and Guerrero's like, oh, amigos, I'll team up with the good guys. And then they just do all the signature moves and fucking batter him.
Poor Guerrero got gangbanged at the end, like triple teamed, triple threat. Triple the pain, triple the finishers. Just not a good night for Eddie Guerrero.
No, and this is a unique way to end the match as well. It's fresh. You know, this is much better than just, you know, your typical 3-on-3 match. The fact that they're actually playing in this has been building up between, like, Eddie, Angle, and Benoit the past couple of weeks. You know, pure wrestling. But I like the fact Guerrero had this comedy element, and, you know, it makes Edge is building back some momentum. Rikishi, who was in no man's land, gets a bit of momentum, and the Dead Man, of course, wins in his build up to Brock. But Brock was absent from this, but he wasn't absent for the #1 moment. It was Taker and Brock sitting down under the light bulb. Big interrogation vibes here. Didn't really need Stephanie McMahon for me, or even Paul Heyman to a degree. I like the Brock and Taker stuff, and then at the end when Heyman was like, what about your wife? I'll look after her, but not your son or daughter, to the Dead Man.
I mean, Paul Heyman's a fucking moron. Why is he trying to piss off Taker? I know he's got Brock Lesnar by his side, like, but I just don't understand why Heyman, he doesn't want things to get physical, yet he thinks he can say that stuff to Taker and he's not going to get a reaction. Yeah,
like, what's changed? Because we've seen, like, a month ago with Hogan, he didn't even want Brock going near Hogan. But now with Undertaker,
he's poking the bear. Doesn't make a lot of sense there.
Taker warned him. I'm surprised he even got one warning. He's like, hey, personal. Hey, personal. Hey, Heyman, this is personal, not business. Come on, big man. And what did he do? Fucking him and Brock face to face. I like this though, because I think it was one of a kind, you see.
Yeah, it's not often we've had sit-downs like this, and it just makes the feud, it makes the match, it makes the build feel a lot more important. The only thing I can really compare it to would probably be Austin Rock in the build-up to WrestleMania 17, when we had JR sitting in the middle of them both and asking questions, and they were like facing off against each other, and this is what this kind of felt like, albeit we did not have JR, we had Stephanie McMahon. I would have liked to have had someone other than Stephanie McMahon control this, and I know it might feel like we're bashing Stephanie on this channel a lot, but she's just not really that strong personality figure that can carry segments, in my opinion. I just don't feel that authority level with her. Is she fine as a manager? Yes. Was she fine as like the whiny brat in the invasion? Yes. Was she fine as Stephanie McMahon Helmsley and being a part of the McMahon Helmsley era? Yes. But is she someone that you feel can just dominate and control segments by herself? In my opinion, not really. Now, I know she's some SmackDown GM. It does make sense for her to be the one that is doing this interview or whatever, this sit down, but I would have personally preferred McMahon. But it was really good. Taker, Brock, both mean business, both looking badass, and I am looking forward to this world title WWE Championship match. Now, I guess it's no longer called the Undisputed Championship now that it's not on both shows. Anyway, guys, that's it for your WWE Top 5 moments on SmackDown. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, though, peace.